Shalom, everybody. Rabbi E here. I'm starting the clock. I'm Rabbi Edelstein. That's Rabbi E for short. And this is a short birthday edition of Rabbi E in 3. I'm filming outside. The sun is kind of coming up and it might mess up the lighting, I should say. And my microphone just didn't work. So everything is going wrong except, thank God, I'm alive today on my blank birthday. Should I hide it from you? I'm trying to hide it from myself. I'm turning 60 today. Yes, that's right. My Hebrew birthday was a couple days ago, and I just wanted to share a few birthday greetings. Actually, it's funny. We'll talk about the meaning of the age of 60. Hard to believe, right? But in any case, first of all, there's a saying, it's attributed, I think, to Rav Nachman of Breslov, the very great Hasidic rabbi, that what is the meaning of your birthday or the day you came into the world? It's the day when God said the world can no longer exist without you. I'm badly paraphrasing it. But in any case, it's a beautiful thought. And definitely, even though in traditional Judaism, birthdays are not hugely celebrated, it's certainly a day when we could say there's a segula, a special energy for giving blessings. And the truth is, I want to talk about blessings. I give you all a blessing that you should live to 120 and be happy and healthy and everything good. And actually, right, 120 is that's how long Moses lived, and that's a traditional Jewish bracha. May you live to be 120. And so I guess, therefore, I'm literally middle-aged, right? I think according to the AARP and other statistics, I'm more than middle-aged. But okay, at least in the traditional Jewish sense, classical Jewish sense, I'm middle-aged right now. 60 years old. So I feel like I can give you blessings right now. And actually, it's interesting. Let me, I was going to sing a song. I'll end with the song. That's okay. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Rabbi E. Yeah, I did the same opening for a podcast a year ago. 3 cheers for originality. Okay, but the oral law, our tradition says that in Pirkei Avos, famous book of Jewish ethics, ben shishim lezikna. So it describes every age and what its particular milestone is, what its particular, essence is, if you will, right? And so 60, it says the word zikna. So if you look in the translations, seniority, 60 for seniority, or even old age. Now, some commentaries indeed say that there's a certain noticeable aging process around the time of 60, I've seen it I'm trying to do some neck exercises to tighten those neck muscles, right? Okay, but I think the more accepted, and certainly the more acceptable to me, interpretation of zikna, we know this from elsewhere in the Torah and rabbinic literature, zikna, which means quote-unquote seniority or older age, really means wisdom. It's zaken, which can be translated as an older person, is also an acronym, zeh kana chachma. This one is acquired wisdom. So at the age of 60, yes, I'm getting up there. My kids always say the golden years, Abba. Hold off for the golden years. That's beautiful. Baruch Hashem, thank God for healthy children and a grandson. Lots to be thankful for. But yes, the golden years, but the wise years, Chachma. Now, we started with myself saying that I can give a blessing on my birthday. Truthfully, we should give blessings to people every single day. The Talmud tells us that don't ever let the blessing of any person, a common person, and believe me, I'm a common person, don't let the blessing of any person be light in your eyes. We should all bless each other. When we say shalom aleichem, shalom is a blessing. You should be complete. You should attain peace and wholeness. So I bless all of you, health and happiness and meaning in life. It actually is beautiful. What is a blessing? A blessing is, we say it before food, of course, a bracha, and we connect the momentary pleasure or experience with something eternal, with the source. That's really the idea of a bracha, connecting to the source of being and life. And when we make a bracha, we elevate the pleasure of the coffee. I finished my cup of coffee, or whatever it is, we elevate it by connecting it to Hashem, who gave us that gift of a pleasure, gave it personally, specifically to us, wanting us to enjoy it. That's the beauty of a blessing, of living a life, of making blessings. We're connecting the pleasures of our life to the eternal source. We're lifting it from the momentary to the eternal. That's really the idea of a blessing. But it's even more than that, because it's b'sheret, it's meant to be that this, my birthday week, this year is the portion of Lech Lecha in the Torah, where God calls on Avram Avinu, our patriarch, the first Jew or the precursor of the Jewish people, and gives them a mission statement. He doesn't say go, lech lecha, go on a spiritual journey, go to the land that I will show you, and there I'll make your name great. And Avram already had spent many years teaching people about the one God who created everything, who out of his goodness and love of mankind brought into existence from nothingness this incredible creation, this incredible world. He was teaching that to people before God spoke to him. God spoke to him now in this portion and said, Lech lecha, go to a new level of your spiritual journey and mission in the world. But he says to him, Heye bracha, you should be in this world a blessing. Don't just, in other words, it's more than just making a blessing, which we Jewish people now do. We're supposed to live lives of blessing. That means connecting ourselves and trying to connect others in our own way to the source of all life, to the source of being, to our deepest selves, to the deepest, quote unquote, capital S self of the universe, Hashem. Now, Ben Shishim Lezikna, 60 years old, that's my age. I'm giving you a blessing on my birthday. Any birthday is good for that. But I have wisdom, right? The rabbis say there's a certain wisdom that comes in 60. What's wisdom? The rabbis tell us over and over again, King Solomon and elsewhere, Reishis Chachma, this is one quotation, Yiras Hashem. The foundation, the beginning and the end of wisdom is awe of God, awareness of God. True wisdom is connecting everything to its source, being aware of the source. This life is not random. Our days are not random. There's a creator, and Judaism is a beautiful pathway for Jew and Gentile. The Torah is for Jew and Gentile, I should say, whether you're the Jewish people or not, to connect our lives to the source of all meaning, of all blessing. Bracha, the word blessing, is connected to the word brecha, which means like a pool, a spring of water. So everything we should do, God willing, and I'm going to end now. I really should end before 7 minutes. Hey, I'm in my seventh decade. Okay, right. You should have blessing. You should connect your life, your thoughts, your deeds, your words to the source of all life, Hashem, and that should give you vitality. And okay, I'm going to go a little over into the seventh, into the 8th decade, so to speak, the 8th minute with this Rabbi E in 3 broadcast. Thank you for listening. I hope that what I do in my life is to try in some way to connect myself and other people to the Torah. The Torah is our source of wisdom and blessing in this world. And that's what Avram, before the actual Torah was given, the rabbis say he discerned and intuited in the structure of creation, if you will, what the Torah was. He certainly found Hashem long before Hashem spoke to him. Avram had found Hashem. May all of us in our own lives, Jewish, Gentile, whoever we are, man, woman, anything we are, connect to bracha, which means connect to the source of all being, and not just make blessings, but make ourselves, hopefully, into a source of blessing, connecting ourselves and others to what's truly meaningful and purposeful and beautiful and good in this world. Have a wonderful day. Happy birthday, Rabbi E. Happy birthday. That's me. And I guess I'm in middle age now because I just turned 60. Have a wonderful day and hear me next time.